Okay, honey. So we're having a party tonight, and I need you to pick up a few things. Here's a list, okay? I need you to get 10 Deku nuts, 10 bombs, some milk, fish, and 5 beans, okay, honey?
Okay, honey. Okay, it's time to go shopping! Okay, so I'm gonna need some Deku nuts. Can I get that in paper? I don't like plastic. That's bad for the environment. You say 10 items are few? Okay, let's see. Explosive, huh? Just how dangerous is that? Oh, forget it. It's just a party. We're gonna have some good fireworks for that. Do you guys have skim milk? I need to worry about my weight. When you say magic, what do you mean?
I mean, really good time, lady.
Oh, that sounds like a good deal.
I'm bringing sexy back.
Hello?
Okay, honey, you know what? I changed my mind. I forgot something. Go ahead and get a keg or two, okay? It's gonna be one of those parties.
Looks like this party's gonna be a
Blast.
Enough of your puns! Get back to the show!
Okay, guys, for real, this is the beginning of the episode. That was really funny, and we were being really silly, but we were serious. You have to get quite a few things before we can do what we want to do.
Well, you know how it is. You're out at the club looking for kicks. Someone's passing around the weaponized hallucinogens.
So you do actually have to get all these items that we just listed, but you have to get 10 Deku nuts, you have to get 10 bombs, you have to get milk, a fish, you have to get a powder keg, and then
5 magic beans.
5 magic beans, because you gotta go trim the beans.
Magic, quote unquote.
Yeah.
4 Deku nuts, 3 giant bombs, 2 fish and milk, and a powder keg in a pear tree.
So yeah, you gotta get all those things so we can go to the well and have a good old time with the gibdos. And so once you have all those,
old time.
once you have all those, you can just go right back to Ikana.
Right, here we are. So
what you actually have to do once you get to here, go ahead and pop on up to your left and then go up. And there's this well over here.
Link's like, oh, haunted wells.
Never done
seen
that
before.
No.
Oh, wow,
It wasn't exactly the most awesome time he ever had.
just
Considering there was the Death Hand who tried to eat his face. Anyways, go pop down this well, and we're gonna go to well, do the well. So get out your inventory and pop the magic beans.
You're going to be getting in and out of your inventory a lot, kind of like in the water temple, just so you know. Iron boots on. Off iron boots, iron boots, iron boots.
Yeah, go ahead and pop the Gibdo mask
left?
on. Go to your right. What you want to do is talk to these Gibdos with the Gibdo mask on, and they'll actually talk to you. And apparently, you want something. Each of them wants something. He wants something delicious to munch on, and obviously, by what the bean salesman does, obviously these are quite delicious.
I think she might have been lying when she said party.
What is this?
What am I gonna need next?
You're gonna want to have the fish and the 10 Deku nuts.
Yay.
Because, if I remember correctly, one of them wants a flash and one of them wants a really fresh snack or something like that. And so there's gonna be 2 of them right here. Why did you take it off?
I didn't.
Oh, okay, I thought you did. I'm like, that seems like a foolish idea. So he's like, leave a binding flash.
And all I can think of is in the old Scooby-Doo cartoon with the Civil War General Ghost, and he's like, leave this place, leave this place.
Yeah. And so once you go through here, you're gonna want to give bombs to this next guy. And Kyle forgot, but the fish is for the guy to the left in the other place. There's a bat about to kill us.
What the?
No, that's
the wrong one.
door.
Sorry, wrong. There's a one to your left. It's a good thing that mask doesn't burn off by the keys, or else that would be absolutely terrible. So 10 refreshing
blasts.
They're refreshing.
He is a
blasts,
bomb
that
user.
makes sense.
Every day, tons of teens shoot up with bombs. It is an incredibly life-endangering and threatening habit. Talk to your kids about bombs. Make sure they're informed.
That's funny. So we're
Wait. Why do I? How are we gonna catch the Poe?
You were supposed to give the fish to the Gibdo back there, like I said.
Frazen.
Dang it, Kyle!
Sorry.
And
Well, anyways, so yeah, just make sure you give the fish to the person before you go back there. So just run through here, go back. It's gonna be to your right now. And
I can tell direction.
I was just telling for the people. Anyways,
they'll have already given him the fish because they're not retarded like me. So.
something deliciously fresh. And so he...
I think that's a mistranslation when he says, I bear you no remorse. That doesn't really... It just doesn't sound right.
Well, it means that he doesn't have any remorse about leaving. And because now that you've given him the only thing he wants, which I don't know why a fish would make your life complete, he's perfectly happy. And
tell that to pro bass fishermen. They know why it makes their life complete.
So yeah, now you can just go do. Don't even think about dying. Don't even think about it. So the Poe is actually really easy to fight. Just make sure you have out your arrows. And
he's not so easy when you have half a friggin' heart.
No, you can get him without getting hit if you're just smart about it. What you want to do is, once you run up and the Poe appears, make sure you don't get hit by those things or else your day is going to suck. In fact, there might even be hearts in the corners after you fight him. Lock onto him and shoot him. Well, don't shoot him just yet. Hold up your shield after you lock on. Just walk to the side, shoot him, and then turn directly around. Turn. There you go. He always appears right behind you, and so if you just repeat this over and over, walk out of the way, stuff like that, turn directly behind you, he's just going to do that over and over. It takes a few hits, and that's it, and that's really all you have to do.
And then we bottle him up and hawk him at the pawn shop. I mean, wait, what?
No. You have to sell another soul.
Yeah.
To the mummy.
Personally, I would be careful and just walk out of the way, but it appears that for Kyle it works just fine to use your shield. Yeah, just shoot him up, and his soul...
Haha! Heroin.
Watch out.
They're gonna try to kill you. Get it before it disappears. Because if it just get it.
Why can't... Oh, do I just bottle it?
You just bottle it.
I thought it was like Ocarina, where you have to talk to him first.
No, in fact, you never talk about that. I thought... Wait,
in Ocarina, it's like, you defeated a Poe. Would you like to bottle it or release it?
Oh, okay. You might want to go get those pots on the edge. Just... Yeah, they only do a quarter.
Joke.
Yeah, they only do a quarter of a heart, so don't even be too worried. And so once you've used him, you already know where the.
I don't want arrows.
What?
What the lump?
Well, they have. Look, they have a lot of arrows in here because you can't kill them unless you have arrows. And so yeah. Well, just be a little bit careful. There's grass in this dungeon here and there, stuff like that. I guess you could shoot them down. So now that you have the big Poe...
Otherwise, they'll mess with my day.
Yeah. I don't see him. Just go ahead, talk to the Gibdo. And
this guy? No.
Was it...
No, it's not him.
No, you go through the door that you had the fish with.
No, it wasn't the fish. It was...
It's the fish.
Yeah. This one back here. And make sure you watch out for the wall masters.
Okay. There is no wall masters in here, is there?
In a couple rooms, but I don't think in this one. Okay, now what do I do?
You want to go straight ahead. And the big Poe guy, I believe, is right there. What you doing? What are you doing?
Safety.
Oh, yeah. Just talk to him. I believe he's the big Poe. Either that or it's the one to your left. Because in this dungeon, there's a whole bunch of different things that try to kill you, but there's also a whole bunch of directions you can take. And originally, the creators intended for you to do all the dungeons because in this dungeon, there's a bunch of stuff here and there that you can obtain to make it through. Like there's a fish you can catch, there's blue fire you can catch.
Oh,
no! All you gotta do is be careful. What you doing? What you doing?
Security, that's what I'm doing.
Do you light? Why?
Light it up!
Because I want to be able to see.
Okay. Well, anyways, like I was saying, they intended for you to go throughout all of this. Oh, there's the wall master.
Don't go in there.
Calm down. So yeah, just run through that. Just run through it after it goes right there.
Move!
Yeah.
Your tush!
Move your tush, man. I don't even know. And so yeah, this is what the wall master he was speaking of. This is the last Gibdo, and he's the one that wants the milk.
Rich in calcium.
Unfortunately, we can't even
and
drink
vitamin D.
And so, if you just prepare yourself with all the different stuff before even coming here, you can do it. And what you gotta do now is use the fire arrows. Make sure you have some magic so you can use the fire arrows to shoot at everything. Or you could just use the Deku Stick like I was doing. And once we do that, we're gonna get the mirror shield, the beautiful item we seem to get in like almost every single game.
And which in this one is horrifying.
Why?
It's like...
It's a screaming, agonized face! It's so creepy!
agony.
So what other games is the mirror shield in?
Wind Waker, Ocarina...
Wind Waker and Ocarina.
I know Wind Waker and Ocarina, but
Isn't
like,
it
what
in Twilight? Is it in Twilight?
No, it's not.
It's not in Skyward either.
Is there any like Game Boy or DS games that have it?
I'd be willing to bet.
So anyways, if you don't know the mechanic of the mirror shield, it just reflects light, and for some reason that has an
And if you don't know the mechanic of the mirror shield, then you have not played nearly enough Zelda and you don't belong here.
You need to shine it on the face.
Aha!
Yeah. So the mirror shield is just used for a lot
These
of different
guys
puzzles.
look so creepy. Ugh!
It's not as bad as in Ocarina.
That's exactly what it is in Ocarina.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Doesn't it look a little bit different?
No, it's the
Did they
same.
recycle the sprite or something?
Yes, they recycled a lot of sprites from Ocarina.
Well, it makes sense. It makes it
This
like
was originally
what,
intended
aesthetic?
as an expansion pack anyway,
Yep.
so it's like...
Oh, it was?
Yeah.
And they just made it its own separate game.
I thought they originally intended to, well, I know that in Nintendo 64 they originally intended to have an expansion to the N64 itself, and they wanted to have stuff like Super Mario 64 2.
The 64 CD.
Yeah, except they ended up just making the GameCube, and that ended up doing what the expansion pack would have done anyway.
Good old Ikana.